The price of XRP went up to over $62,032.00 per XRP, and strangely, trades didn't happen at that price. Now, what they're not telling you is that the $60,000.00 price per XRP has been confirmed by many news sources, such as Forbes, which said XRP would go over $60,000.00 in weeks. Was it a bug or a test? After doing some research, it looks like the real value of XRP is $60,000.00. This sudden increase in volume was caused by a huge supply shock that will happen again on June 27th. Because RealFi, the biggest project on the XRP ledger, has publicly said that it will add more than $654,390,000,000,000 to the world's real estate market using the XRP ledger. This is a huge step toward putting a huge demand on the XRP system. Additionally, there is a huge burn. They are not telling you these things again. The first and biggest XRP ledger burn is about to happen. On June 27th at 11:59 p.m., 20% of the Phase 1 supply will be taken away. With such high demand, there's a huge chance of a huge supply shock, which some think will push the price of XRP to over $11,898.00 before it breaks out on a large scale and reaches the expected value of $60,000.00 per XRP. As we talk about how much XRP is really worth, we worked with Apple to give everyone who watched today's movie free money. There are 3 easy steps that will get you a nice juicy bag of XRP. They will all take less than 5 minutes. To get up to $100.00 in free money, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel to get notifications, share this video, and most importantly, sign up for Uphold using the link in the description and make a transaction. You can then lend the money using XRP, Bitcoin, or any other cryptocurrency, and you can even withdraw the money in cash and spend it right away. In short, it doesn't take long, and the links will be in the text. This means that XRP is now worth $2.07, which is 2.72% less than it was yesterday. But what they're not telling you is that XRP has really gone up 325% in the last year and 35,000% all time. The traffic is up over 27.88% just today. But a post with fresh news came out a few hours ago, and this was because Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, officially predicted what the price of Bitcoin would be. Yes, Brad Garlinghouse said that Bitcoin would be worth more than $200,000.00 by the end of 2025. He also said that Ripple, XRP, might take the place of Swift as the payment system. To make things even stranger, Ripple's CEO was caught on tape saying that he thinks XRP will make up 14% of all Swift transactions in the next 5 years. He chose to tell you on his own that XRP will be worth more than $25.77 per XRP in the next 5 years, considering a very, very low number. In the next 5 years, XRP will be worth $25.77, which is not my words or anyone else's. It is the words of Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple. But look at what else is going on. It's like institutions are adding $654 trillion.00 to the XRP record, and no one is paying attention. Let's remember this number and do the same math we did for what the CEO of Ripple said. Basically, I'm going to quickly tell you what the price would be if $654 trillion.00 actually went into the XRP system. And you guys will be shocked by the answer. Check out what Grok, a chat AI system, has to say about the price of XRP now that its market cap has grown to $654 trillion.00. In this case, there are 2 prices, moving supply and fully diluted supply. As you can see, totally diluted supply doesn't mean anything when it comes to circulating supply. This means that XRP will be worth $11,097.76 each. People are excited about $14 $0, $13.00, or even $27.00 per XRP, because RepoSales said 14% of Swift would be added to the XRP system. Institutions will put in more than $650 trillion, 0 cents on their own. All of this is being run by RealFi, the project we talked about earlier. That's the most important thing. We mean that RealFi set a date for the start of this step. They said that the $654 trillion world real estate market would be added to the XFB ledger, along with a huge burn. The first phase burn is set for June 27th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will happen. They will burn about 80% of the total phase 1 stock, starting with 20% on June 27th and going up from there. Put XRP to the side for now. The real token that is building the XRP ledger will have deals worth millions or even billions of dollars. The project will do very well on its own. The real coin is going to be worth a lot of money. I mean, this thing is only worth 2 cents right now, which is very important when you consider how much money it will make possible. Everyone, the real ticket would be worth $1 million if it could make all the money it claims to be able to. Again, don't believe what I say. It's all about numbers at the end of the day, and we can use any method or piece of math to show that. It's here. If there are 100 million phase 1 real tokens and the market value is $654 trillion, 0 cents, then each real token is worth $6,500,000, 0 cents. This is crazy since they're only worth 2 cents right now, but let's not think about that for a moment. A real or RealFi might need 10 to 20 years to handle all 650 trillion pounds. This year or this month, let's say that only 1% of the 650 trillion goes into the real token. After that, each real token will cost $65,000, 0 cents. This project is really only worth 2 cents. Do you guys not know how much money you can make with the real token? It's worth 8.7 out of 10 points. The grade we give BanX as a whole is 100%. It has a score of 100% for KYC. There is low risk for all members. The fact that there are so many holders here shows that this project is still very new. Only about 1,177 people have them. This project is unknown. You could say that it's a centralized trade. They only have XRP ledger dexes. Just picture how popular this will be when it does become popular. Think about how much a real ticket will be worth once it becomes popular. Guys, this is what we're telling you because it fits exactly with XRP and the XRP ledger. Also, on the Crypto Geek channel, we talk about what will make the most money and what the real future of crypto utility projects is. So we talk about anything in the channel that can make us money, like XRP. When it comes to utility payment projects, Real token is one that should be looked at because it checks all the boxes. That's going to change everything. Add $600 trillion, 0 cents to the XRP system, and as a result, we're not going to make our grandchildren rich off of it. Guys, you can also see that this thing has a lot of backing. I mean, people really want to support and believe in the real coin. It has already been planned that they will buy hundreds of thousands of these tickets. Large amounts of XRP are present, in my opinion, which means in the buy order book, I'm going to pack myself a nice bag. But in my opinion, I mean, that's a good level right there. But all of this made me think of something very important that Arthur Pitou, co-founder of Ripple and the creator of XRP, said. XRP was made for $10,000, 0 cents, and must be scalable to support 7.5 billion people, which means it must be world scalable. These are the exact things we're seeing now. Even though CVDCs are being added to the XRP system, it doesn't have to be that, but organizations are making the XRP ledger work on a global scale. There are 10,000 notes for every XRP, which means that if a huge project like RealFi tokenizes $653,000, 0 cents, Not only is RealFi going to be worth millions of dollars per real token, but the price